Hey everybody, Dr. Sean with Premier Chiropractic. We've been seeing a lot of kids in our practice over this last 2 weeks, primarily because school's out, spring break, so it's a great time for parents to bring their kids in to get that spinal checkup, to get them adjusted, and to get them moving on towards better health. And then I realized there's some patients in my office that don't have kids that looked at me and they asked, I said, hey, I didn't know you guys could see kids, or I didn't know you could adjust kids. So I wanted to cover something with you. I want to go over the importance of getting your kids adjusted and why it's so important, why it's effective, just as effective and important as getting their teeth clean or getting their regular checkups from their medical doctor. So here's the deal. Kids are just a smaller version of us. What I mean by that is they have a spine, they've got a nervous system, and they too can experience the same stresses to that nervous system and to that spine that we do as adults. And now let's be honest. These kids are probably beating themselves up a little bit more than we are, hopefully, as far as taking falls, roughhousing with their brother and sister, with their friends and their buddies. So they have more opportunity to get these bumps and bruises and to get these stresses placed on their spine. But let's also remember one thing. These kids haven't reached spinal maturity yet. Whereas adults, we have. So anything that happens to them early on in life could potentially become a chronic problem as they get older if it doesn't get corrected. There's an old saying, as the twig is bent, so the tree grows. So the importance of getting your kids checked and getting them adjusted when needed is to ensure that not only are they developing and growing in a straight manner and with a healthy structure, but also to make sure that we're taking pressure or removing any interference from their nervous system. Got to remember, when we make an adjustment, not only are we getting things moving again and back in proper alignment, but we're removing stress off of the nervous system, which resides inside that spinal column. And that nervous system is responsible for controlling the function of every organ, every cell, every muscle, every tissue in our body is regulated and controlled by that nervous system. So if your spine is experiencing stress, it's been banged out of alignment, we're off kilter, that's putting stress on the very nerves that are controlling and regulating your health, your function, along with your children's. And look, as a parent of 2 kids myself, I want nothing more than for my kids to experience the utmost in health and make sure that their body is functioning at or as close to 100% as possible. In fact, so important that my kids have been getting adjusted and checked and adjusted since birth. Now, I know what you're going to say. Obviously, the technique used is different from a child or a baby than it would be for an adult. We got you covered on that. I've been trained over the years and been to seminars and had extensive postgraduate study on how to assess and how to care for these young children. But the importance remains the same. They've got that spine. They've got that nervous system. Let's make sure that your children are experiencing the most optimal health, and that they're thriving, and that they're growing and developing with that nice straight posture, that nice straight spine, and that they get the most out of their life. All right? So if you have any questions, look us up, premierchirooc.com, or call us at the office, 949-588-7011, and let them know you heard this. Let Anna or our office, whoever answers the phone, let them know that you saw this video and that you want to schedule an initial checkup for your kid, or if they're already a patient in the office, this is a great time of the year. When out there on spring break, bring them in. Let's get them tuned up and let's get them adjusted. All right, guys, thanks for listening. Have a great day.